Always a special day on the calendar. Champions League final day, and it's a privilege to be bringing the game to you. My name's Derek Ray, joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. The atmosphere is building to fever pitch, just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Manchester City.
Well, we started with 32 teams, Derek. Seems like an eternity ago. Now we're down to the best two. I've not played in Champions League final. I surely wish I was playing tonight. Turn the clock back and let me run out there, please.
Is it the final of the UEFA Champions League? It's where everyone wants to be. Only two sides can accomplish that feat. And Lee, it's going to be fascinating to see what happens tonight.
Well, it is. It's the big parter. It will be after the game. But as players, it's very difficult to try and stay in the moment and not get carried away. And that's the job of the senior players in the dressing room, but also the coach. Look around your team, see the calm ones, have a word with them, get them to pass the message on. Stick to the game plan, go out and win the game.
And now the Champions League final commences. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Keylor Navas starts in goal. Presnel Kimpembe plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Kylian Mbappe starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Neymar. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson gets the nod in goal. Raheem Sterling plays. Oh, what an opportunity! Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Considering the form book, Lee, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously.
Well, he's set this competition alight with his goals and his form, hasn't he, Derek? He runs the channels, exploits the space behind defences, but his goals all over the place. It's simple, he's a game changer.
On the pass by Mbappe, he'll be disappointed. Aguero. Here's Mahrez. Well, he could really get at the opposition. De Bruyne. Well, they keep passing away. Crossing possibilities. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Aguero, and City have possession once more. Gundogan. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, he was so sharp, the goalkeeper there, wasn't he? What a wonderful save.
And over comes the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. And he might be through here. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Joao Cancelo. And he read it well, intercepting it. Dangerous looking through ball. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Diallo. Verratti. Lovely ball from Verratti. Can he finish this? The goal then for Paris Saint-Germain. of this Champions League final.
Oh, they've got the noses in front. Can they stay there? Now the other team are playing catch-up. Well, as we see again here, the damage is started with a beauty of a through ball, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
1-0 then. João Cancelo. Gundogan. Alexander Zinchenko. It's with Gundogan. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Mbappe. In with a chance. Able to close down the shot. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Space and time for the cross. Lorenzi. And unable to keep the ball. Alexander Zinchenko. Rodri. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Laporte.
Well, City controlling possession, but after that it's been disappointing. I'd like to see them use those wide areas around the defence, get round them as opposed to trying to go through the middle.
And space for the cross. De Bruyne. Dangerous looking attack. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Fine goalkeeping to push that away. It is to be a throw-in. Giving them a different option by moving in field. Neymar. Firing it in. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Aguero. And there's the whistle. Half-time it is. A radiant Champions League final up to this point, Lee.
Well, nervous, cagey, boring. Not so this final. This has been a really entertaining game so far. Looking forward to more of the same in the second half, Derek.
And now 45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. De Bruyne. Well, the attack carried promise but petered out. Moise Kean. Oh, good vision. And Neymar. Could be. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, as we look at this again, the keeper's every right to ask where his back line was, but 2v1 in the end. He's thinking now, is he going to pass or go round? But he's got no chance. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
So 2-0 now. Sterling. It's with Gundogan. Lost possession. Now potential danger. He just needs to keep a cool head. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And he composes himself, coolly slides it past a lonely keeper, who will be asking questions about where his back four went to.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Alexander Zinchenko. Laporte. De Bruyne now. De Bruyne. Well, he's given us away. Marquinhos. Half an hour remaining then. Chances on. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, looking at this again, he's onside thanks to a lovely through ball. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal. Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It could be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Substitution it is for PSG. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Poor pass. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. It's going to be Neymar. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and because he's on his own, he collects himself, and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Rodri. Oh, nice ball over the top. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Marquinhos. Verratti. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. De Bruyne. Now Gundogan. He takes aim. Incredible reflex action from Keylor Navas.
Well, he just gets in the right position and then he stretches. Brilliant.
And now the delivery. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. High pressing at its best. A move of promise on the flank. And just like that, they've lost possession. Draxler. Verratti, there to win it back. Well, let's make no bones about it. This is a thorough thrashing, Lee.
Well, those City...
And he's through here. And he knows he must thump it away. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. A change in the offing for City. Florenzi. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Aguero. City move it forward with purpose. Now he must favour the cross. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. 5 minutes left for play, and all pretty decisive. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. A real opening now. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Draxler. Mbappe. And the pass overhit. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Failed to keep hold of it. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. And this time, it's in! And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
Full-time! Parisian pride shines through. PSG have cleared the final hurdle in the Champions League.
Well, almost no words are needed. You just look down at the celebrations, the relief after the final whistle. Commiserations to the other players, but it's a celebration time now. All that sacrifice and commitment and desire to win a trophy, and they've won the biggest one. Absolutely brilliant.
This is what Paris Saint-Germain have been targeting for a good number of years. It's official now, they are PSG, the best in Europe, Lee.
Well, breathe it in, breathe these moments in. How many times you get the chance to stand on a podium, let alone pick that trophy up. Deep breaths from the captain just before he actually puts his hand on this famous trophy.
The cup with the big ears, as they sometimes call it, and it's the property now, for this year at any rate, of PSG.
Well, they'll be celebrating long into the night with their friends and family, and quite rightly so. It'll be a late night, Derek, I'm sure.
A fantastic feeling for all concerned as they drink it in. And this is really special, getting to celebrate in front of your own fans, Lee.
Well, it's giving something back. These fans have travelled all over the place following their team. Now they get to join in the celebrations, go into the crowd and give them the cup, that's what I say.
Well, then it might never find its way to the trophy cabinet, Lee. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, you know exactly where I'd be sitting in that photo, don't you, Derek?
I think I've heard it before, Lee.
Straight at the front.
Yeah.